What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Show. This is interview 545, interviews I've done in 4.5 years. Give the special guest from Boston 617 a second to get on here, and we will start this Iccy Show. If you want to be a guest, I'm booking until the end of March. So inbox me, I'll let you know the dates I have available. I hope everyone's having a blessed Thursday. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. My condolences if anyone has lost anyone. The next interview is on the 17th. Nim K. So make sure you're staying tuned on that one. And then the next one after that is on the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. The list goes on. So salute to everyone that is lined up to get on the Iccy Show. You know we are internationally, not just local. Salute, Queen. Salute, salute. How you doing, Katya? Peace, peace, Queen. Get your hair done in Cambridge, Massachusetts on Mass Ave. Check out that interview. She did my hair. She made it nice and straight. So salute. I wish she was closer. I definitely would get it done again. Peace, peace. Did you get the invite? I sent you the invite. Did you get it? Peace, Ida. Peace, peace. I sent you the invite. I'll send it again, okay? All right, I just sent it again. It should be, you should get it in your notification. Peace, everybody. How you doing tonight? Here we go. Hey, welcome to the Iccy Show. How you doing? Can you hear me? Hi, how you doing? Can you hear me now or no? I can't hear him. I don't. Peace, everybody. I can't hear you. There's nothing coming out. All right, he's going to come back on. We'll get him back on. Peace, Ida. Thank you for putting this interview together. Anybody looking for a manager? Ida is a manager. She does sign artists, local and out that aren't local. So we're trying to get him back on here as soon as we can. We will definitely get him back on here. I sent another notification.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Welcome to the
Iccy. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Welcome to the Iccy Show. This is Inspireme from Boston 617. I appreciate you coming on here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Shout out to Ida for putting this interview together. Salute to you, Queen. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Shout out Ida, definitely.
Now, for the people that don't know of you, what made you start to get into this industry?
Well, I really started doing music because of my sister. Her name's Mary Jane. She go by Mary Jane, but that's why I started doing music. She used to tell me to come freestyle. That's how I started. After that, she got better and I got better, and then she stopped at it, or I just kept going. So that's where I'm at. That's why I'm dedicated now, and I'm still sticking with it no matter what.
Okay. Okay. Salute, definitely. Now, do you have a manager?
Yeah, out of Watkins.
Okay. Salute. You're in good hands.
Yeah.
Anyone that's looking, like I said, she manages a lot of artists all around the world. So salute, definitely to her.
Mm-hmm.
See yourself in the next year in this industry.
Hopefully, I'm hoping to see myself like with a dedicated big following, like and able just to be able to tour and overseas, and just able to go see the world. So that's what I'm hoping to do. At the same time, stay dedicated to what I love to do most.
Definitely, definitely. If you could pick one spot that would be your first location, where would it be?
To go and do a show at.
Yes, to do a tour or a show.
Um, well, my first spot would probably be like in the like UK or something.
Like,
Like I would want to go over there, so because I see they love us over here, so it's like I would want to take a chance.
definitely, yes, they definitely show a lot of support over this way, definitely. Now, do you have a clothing line?
Well, I'm working on my clothes. I have clothes that I'm working on. It's coming. It's gonna be Inspire Me. All of it's gonna say Inspire Me on it. Next month I should have clothes and everything. So I'm banking on that. So I'm trying to get everything. I'm trying to have socks, boxes, everything. So
Dope, dope. It's crazy you say boxes. I got Iccy Showw boxes, and females will be like, "I don't want my man wearing your picture on my man's boxes," and I start laughing. I'm like, "What can I say? You know, it's it's a part of my clothing line."
yep. But that's dope that you have that thought.
Yeah,
See, a lot of people don't think like that. They just want to do hoodie shirts and stuff like that. When you start dwelling into dealing with stuff like that, socks, boxes, jogging, all of that stuff, like leggings, stuff like that. Like that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have like Nike leggings, even if I gotta go buy from Nike and put Inspire Me on it and just charge a little bit more. Let
yeah,
me just so. But
definitely.
hmm
What made you come out with that name?
well, what made me come up with Inspire Me was basically like just my life, like just like when I sat, like I like to sit and analyze a lot, so I would sit back and I won't say nothing. I'll just analyze everything and be like, dang, all right. So how I start looking at everything is I inspire myself. That's why I inspire me. And others I'm inspired by, negative and positive, because a negative could be turned into a positive at any moment.
That
So, so that's why I try to use, say for example, you're dealing with something, and I'm hearing like part of your story. I'll use that and be inspired by that to go write a song about it, to put myself in your shoes and stuff like that.
that's
So,
dope. That's definitely
mm,
dope. And I love how. When's your birthday? What month?
November.
Oh, okay, okay. Mine's in June. But I think like what you just said about negative turn it into a positive, that's what I always try to do. And if I see someone going through a negative, I always try to, help them switch it to a positive. And that's what we need, like around the world. Like we need more love, we need more peace. We're destroying it, and people don't understand that. Like back in the day, you could ask your neighbor for sugar or something you need. I'm just
All
using
of
that,
that.
and you could leave the doors unlocked. You could leave, neighbors when neighbors having a good time, cookouts, in block parties. They don't do none of that no more. And it's like we're the generation. You look young, much younger than I am. I'm 40. I'll be 45 in a couple months, but you look
Oh, I
really young.
thought you said you was 23.
No, I was. But back in the day, they used to, do that stuff, and it's like our generation needs to change it for our kids can, have a future. I mean, this world's going crazy, real crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's why I'm like, what I've been trying to do is like, my nephews are like to the teenage years, like 13, 14, 15, and they starting to get to where like they want to do what they want to do. And so when they always call me, ask me for money, but they awesome in sports. So I'll be like, oh, why should I send you some money? Have you been doing good? Oh yeah, I have. Well, your mother told me different. Feel me? So and then I get on them and tell them no matter what they need, listen to their moms, because she's their number one supporter.
Right.
So mm,
And it's crazy.
and
People need to realize, we're the ones that destroyed it. And it's like we need to, come together, because it's like imagine in 20 years what our grandkids are going to have, and they're going to suffer even worse than what our kids are going through. And it's like no kid should suffer. A child should be able to be a child and be happy, and you know
definitely
just worry about school. That's it. Not worrying about, if bills are being paid, wondering, you know, if the parents are coming home, a lot of things go through these kids, and no kid should go through it.
No, you're right. You're definitely right about that. Like that's like one of my key goals. Like I have so many plans like that I want to do. The main thing is just like the music. I feel like is probably the easiest for me. So I feel like I challenge myself. So I feel like if once I can start like making some type of profit off it, then there's other things I want to like. I want to do businesses. I want to do like some type of program for like people that be incarcerated, you know, like people that get like 10 or 15 years and say they come home, all their family members then died or to move far away, they have nobody. They're gonna feel like they're forced to be back in the streets and stuff like that. So I wanna create something to where they immediately come to a home, that they have a apartment set up to where now you give them time, they get to like 18 months or to 24 months to get it together. So they have like a counselor, so to say, living in the same building as them. So if you got an appointment that day, whatever you got to do, the counselor is going to, at your door, you're ready. They're going to work with you. So you'll be pushed, motivated at the same time, and able to get everything you need. Food, all of that. I would want to do all that stuff. So where I feel like stuff like that would basically like lower the crime rate. It will lower crime because now you're giving people opportunities to actually change their life. They're coming home instead of having to be homeless in a shelter or something. They come into an automatic apartment.
Yes,
You know what I
that's
mean?
what they
They come into where they clothing, they ain't gotta worry about none of that stuff. The most they gotta worry about is getting a license, getting a little job. And we got the caseworker in the building to help them with that. The way the caseworker is gonna be on the job with them at the same time. So they won't feel like they don't have nobody, they don't have no support. They'll get all the support they need. And you know, mentally, a lot of people going in come out way worse mentally. So if they actually have somebody to help them and to talk to at the same time, it will help motivate them and inspire them at the same time.
Yes, definitely. And it's all positive. And it does. They do worry. I know a lot of people that been locked up come in and out, and you know that's one of their main focus. Where am I gonna live? Where am I gonna lay my head at night? And a lot of them can't come home unless they have a spot um to come home to. And you know how it's different laws everywhere. I'm not too sure how it goes, but I know that some places, some people that do come home, they need a place, and that will be a great what you're thinking and what you're planning. I definitely support that 100%, and I love that. I love to hear stuff for people that come out of jail. A lot of people suffer. They get wrongfully accused. You know, they're trying to survive to, you know, get their life together and stuff like that. And it sucks. And it's sad because a lot of families break up. Kids don't have that father figure or uncle figure or a godfather figure, and they suffer.
You
And
right?
children that always ends up suffering no matter what the situation is. And I love what you're trying to do. I salute you 1000, especially you know, being an artist, you're not just thinking of yourself, you're thinking of other people that really do need that to come home. So I
Yeah.
hats off to you, definitely 1000.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of things I want to do, just like for everybody possible, kids, everything, especially the babies, because at the end of the day, the babies are always innocent and they ain't asked to be here. So there should be no reason why they should be dealing. They should be able to be have fun as a child. Feel me? So that's why I want to be able to create so many things possible. And I know music like the type of music I make all types of music. I can make drill music, I can make pain music. I like to talk about the struggle and what I'm going through. So that's mainly why I key in at with my music. But besides that, like I do it all. R&B, I do a little singing, everything. So I ghostwrite. So I'm just trying to get on the mixing and mastering. I'm trying to learn that myself. I'm trying to like teach myself that part so I can save more money and not go to the studio, no
Right.
more now. I can just record myself and stuff. So I'm just trying to do anything possible to elevate and go to the next level.
Definitely.
You
You'll get there. And salute to you. I was actually going to mention to you when I was listening to your music, I believe it was Loud House. He was playing your music. Salute to him from Boston 617. Another thing
know,
is,
shout out
uh,
loud.
yes, definitely. And, when I was listening to your music, I could feel uh, your energy coming out with the album with the youth, like maybe get maybe 10 local youth, say from 10 to 15, make it like something like that, and make an album to keep them off the streets and make them get in the studio, to keep them start young, to motivate them for the future. And your voice sets that off to me when I was listening to your music. So I don't know if that's something you ever thought of, but that's just an idea for me. That's where I could definitely see you going.
No, no, definitely, definitely. I would want to. That's something I would want to do. Like I've been had talks about doing stuff like that, like so I can create stuff for other people, other open doors. Because who's gonna do it? My key goal, my main thing is I want to do is create generational wealth for me and my family, and for my community, with my home. Out here in Boston, a lot of people don't support each other, and that be the main problem. And I'm the type that give everybody music a chance. I'll listen to it. I don't care if I don't know you. I'll still listen to it. If I like it, I like it. Feel me? Besides that, I don't like. My main thing would be to help every way possible. Like, oh yeah, well, what's up with a collaboration? Let's do something together, or whatever. I'm never too big headed. I know I'm nicer than you. No, I don't, I'm never one of those. I'm as humble as possible, and I always try to support everybody that's on the Loud House, and black women and black men in power. I support them 100%. For me, Loud House Ida, I support them 100%. I be watching people on your show multiple times. I be everybody. I'm always tapped in. So when you go live, I'll be watching. I mean, so I respect what you're doing. I respect how you, for me, how you starting from nothing and you building it up. You built it up as far as you built it so far, and it's only gonna keep growing. So I salute you at the same time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely. Yes, I've been in the music industry since 2007. From promoting, being a manager to artists, DJs, a whole team, hosting at nightclubs, in Route One, Taboo, Route One, Saugus, from
Mhm.
Serianos and Lynn. So it's crazy how the industry works. But if you really about it, you'll connect with the right people as the ladder keeps on going and going, as you keep on going, and you don't stop. You have to stay consistent.
Right.
Consistent key to everything. People think it happens overnight, but it doesn't. You gotta, there's different categories, and you have to, have all structure. If you don't, it's the pyramid's not gonna stay. It's gonna just crumble. So I thank you. I appreciate that definitely, and you're definitely in good hands with Ida. I heard she managed a lot of artists from Boston and out of Boston. So
No,
salute to you. I
definitely.
like to see everybody succeed. Especially coming from Boston. I you know I, 2 years ago I was doing DBN TV, and I did it for Boston artists. I was going to Springfield, 2 hours there, 2 hours back, every Wednesday on Sizzle Poppin' music videos, and it was the top 10 music videos, and hardly anybody took advantage of it. And I did it for Boston to get out there because it was internationally, and it was a Wu-Tang Coalition television station. So that's the reason why I was doing it, but people weren't jumping on it. But I did it to
Mm.
represent Boston. I did it for the 2 years, and then I started going to New York representing Boston, and then but my show's been around for 4.5 years. I've done over 540. Yeah, the 545th 545
Top
interview.
4 5. Okay then. Okay then.
Tongue twister right there, but I appreciate it because I do it for everybody around Boston. I started for Boston. I always represent Boston, but I was born in Cambridge, but I really don't you know, the capital is Boston.
Right.
So everybody should be repping Boston. If you're from around Boston, you know, we're supposed to come together. We're supposed to unite. That's
Yeah.
how we're going to blow up for Boston. And
You're
salute
right.
to Don Diesel. Much respect, RIP the King, you know, putting that
Um,
movie out. You know, I was in that. And that was, you know, he tried to put everybody from different, you know, sets or wherever family they're from together. And you know what? He did it without no fights. We did it for 9 months filming, and we had a red carpet with everybody in the same room with not one incident, and it was a blessing.
so
So
see, everybody when it's like that, everybody's got the same goal. Everybody know what they got to do. Everybody got a position to play, and everybody played their position. I respect that. I like things like that. For me, it shows if y'all could do it, we could do it. For me, the whole city, there's no reason why Boston can't do it. The whole city can't do it. For me, like before I linked with Ida and House, I was doing my music. I was just doing my own little thing, whatever. And then I always wanted to take my music serious, but I just didn't know how. I know I needed some help, even though I was studying and doing my research and stuff like that. So when I linked up with Ada, it just made it even easier and better for me. So, and then with Loud House, it's just like, okay, all right, boom. Oh, you need to do this. Oh, you got studio this day, this and that. So it just made me more comfortable and made me like, all right, cool. Let me just write more music now. That's all I do is write music. That's all. I'm in the studio. Tomorrow I got a show in Brooklyn, so I'm performing out there. So, and because of Loud House and August, so another opportunity I wouldn't have had that I have for me. So I appreciate everything. I count my blessings, and I'm taking advantage of everything possible.
definitely, definitely. And you're definitely a good hand. So good luck tomorrow in Brooklyn, New York. Salute.
Thank you.
New York's my second home. I love it out there.
I love it out there too. I
Yeah.
can't lie.
If you're near the Vibe Hotel, there's a Spanish restaurant. They're open till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. They
Okay.
got the best pina coladas, and you can go order them out and walk in the streets with them, like sipping on it. Like,
Oh, yeah, I might have to check them out. We might have to check them out because we gonna all be together. It's gonna be me, La House, and Ida. So we definitely might have to check that out.
definitely, definitely. Good luck tomorrow, definitely.
Thank you. I
Um,
appreciate it.
you're very welcome. How many songs do you have out there right now?
Oh well, right now I have like 4 or 5 songs. My first song was this song called Fortnite. My first video I paid this marketer, got it marketed. He marketed to 1,000,000 views. It's like 1,000,003. And then I dropped a song called Friend to the End, and a song called Ride, and a song called Heartbroken. For me, and the Heartbroken is where I'm just like talking about life and stuff like that. And then after that, like I got like songs coming right now. Like I got a song called Been the Wave that's like that I'm gonna push as a single. And it's like I'm just on a different type of wave than everybody else. So it's like I'm still inspired by everything that's going on around me and what everybody else got going on and stuff if I'm tapped into it. But I try not to spread myself too thin and just tunnel vision because you know when you spread yourself too thin, you in too much stuff and all the extra energy that you put into the other people, you could have used it for yourself. So I make sure I try to put everything into music like constantly, consistently. So
That's awesome. Actually, you one of your songs, I was going through, I had a loss, and that song came on the day I had that loss, and it made me cry. And that song was emotionally touched, and you could tell you've been through something because
mhm.
if you touch my heart to make me cry, I know I'll be emotional because I lost somebody, but like I felt like you felt what I was going
Yeah.
through. You went through it already, and I felt it, and I salute you on that song. I hope you get an award for that, because
Thank
I know
you.
you're welcome, definitely, because a lot of people could relate to that pain in that song, if it makes
Mhm.
sense.
No, you're right. You're right. And stuff like that, like that. So the song that you talking about is called Waterside, and I'm just touching on like how growing up and then like losing a family member and stuff like that, and it's just like I didn't believe it, and then just dealing with the issues with my kids at the same time. So it's like for me, making me wanna like my life's hard and it's only getting harder. Feel me? So and that's I know people should be able to relate because I'm pretty sure there's someone else going through it. Like you said, you was able to relate and you had a loss. I'm sorry that you had that loss for me, but it's just like stuff like that. That's what I try to do. I want people to be able to relate and like, yo, I could go play this song when I'm going through something and stuff like that. Because that's what I do when I'm going through stuff. I make sure I try to make songs like I just made a song called We Gonna Be All Right. And I was influenced because Ada and Laos because all the all the negative stuff people trying to say consistently trying to attack us and tear us down when it's not even like that, when we being positive the whole time, but we still giving positive words. So focus, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. It don't matter what they say. We on it, and that's what we doing. So that's why I'm consistently making songs, and like that song that We Gonna Be All Right, I'm telling myself and I'm telling my team, we gonna be all right. Feel me? No matter how hard it get, we never God not gonna put us through anything we can't handle. So it's just gonna toughen us up. We just gotta figure out how to go about it and regroup and go.
Yeah, definitely. And loyalty goes a long way. So if all you guys are on the same team about keeping that loyalty tight among you and staying faithful to each other among your team, not causing havoc, you're gonna float. But everybody goes through some stupid, the haters will be hate, and it's like, thank you. You gotta thank the haters to make you go harder. And everybody got a hater, and it's like
Yeah.
it's wish that energy will go to a positive, but we're the ones that make it the positive because the negative always stays the negative. And unfortunately, that's the devil work. We're the God's work, and I do Bible studies on Tuesdays for the
Okay.
children, about 10-15 minutes. And I was thinking, another thing is about you coming out. I don't know, no disrespect what your religion is, but something for like the younger generation, like under 10, you
Okay.
coming out with something with the Bible to teach them, because inspiring me, to me, that has a lot to do. Like, I think of the Bible, thinking about what everybody's going through. It can go a lot of different ways.
You're
And
right.
I really feel like you're the voice for a lot of the youth and under 10 years old. Like I said, those are, just a little food for thought you might want to come out with. Talking with Ida, of course, because she is your manager, but that's what
Mm-hmm.
I feel from an outsider when I listen to your music.
No,
I study
no.
the artist before I do the interview, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
go back and I'll check to see what, go check everything and check out the music. And Loud House had your music playing. And I went back and I checked, and but when I feel it, I'll tell them during the interview how I feel about the music. Some people, I'll tell them, you gotta, improve on this part, and they don't like to hear the criticism. But I'd rather be truthful to them because they're representing Boston or wherever they're representing. So
Yep.
if you suck as an artist, I'm gonna say I'm sorry, but you suck as an artist. No disrespect. I'm not gonna say it like that, but I'm
Yep.
gonna be
Yep.
honest. But a lot of these artists are coming out of nowhere and they think they're artists, but not everybody is an artist. No disrespect to how you want to take it, how you want to go with what direction, but everybody is not meant for the industry.
You're
And
right.
their voice, your voice got to be on it. And I will say from my mouth, I've gotten on songs and I know my voice isn't meant for it, but they did the auto tunes to it to change it, and I respect it because I'm not a singer, I'm not a rapper. That's not my cup of tea. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And I'll
Mm-hmm.
say it came from my mouth, but I did it because that person needed it, and I try to help as what I can, and they said I did amazing. to me, it's just not me, you know. But if I
Mhm.
can help, I'm like you. I try to help. I want my team to eat, like,
Facts.
and that's how you're supposed to, like, especially we rep in Boston. Like everybody should be like, all right, let's go Boston, you know, like not just this one, the people, this one, you know. And I'm glad you're going out of Boston. Unfortunately, sometimes you do have to go to get shows outside of Boston. No
Mhm.
disrespect to nobody, but it's true. And but you're in good hands to be in New York. Definitely doing your a show
No,
out.
definitely, definitely. I'm counting my blessings, like I said, and I'm using everything as an opportunity because I know a lot of, like, I see from a lot of artists, they have to go outside their city and build their fan base up and go overseas sometime and build that fan base up over there, then come back home and then they get the love, even though the love won't be genuine and stuff like that. But that's when they have a bunch of people want to ride the bandwagon. But yeah, I'm prepared for all of that stuff. Like I just know I just love music. I've been this is like my therapy. It's therapeutic to me in every which way. If I'm angry at somebody, I can go and put it to the paper or write it in my phone instead of going and doing something to them. If I'm feeling in a good mood, I can go write a song. If I'm just depressed or just feeling any type of mood swing, I can write a song about it. So I'm blessed to have this gift at the same time, and I'll just consistently work on improving myself every day. So
Salute to you, definitely.
I appreciate it. Appreciate you.
Is there anything holding you back right now in this industry?
Um, Well, right now, I wouldn't say nothing's really holding me back but myself. Like certain things that I didn't know that I know now that I need, and which I'm getting it done right now at the moment as we speak. So that's things like that is what I'm getting out the way that I know I need now. So once I that's out the way, it's just more opportunities. So when they look at my resume and stuff like that, and one of them, oh, okay, this person done shows, he got music, stuff like that. All right, we see his bio, everything. You can, if they just, I can't expect to get booked for shows if they don't even know, and I don't got no bio, no places I ain't performed, nothing, no, feel me? So I'm just, I'm taking every step possible, whatever allows, and I just say I'm knowledgeable of it, and I take heed and try to incorporate it into my life and make sure I get it done. So that's what I'm working on right now. But once this is done, is everything's up. I'm just excited. Like that's all I'm saying. I'm just excited. I have no complaints about nothing because I know I wouldn't have been here last year. I wasn't here at this moment in time. I wasn't with I didn't know I wasn't doing those shows. I wasn't getting these opportunities. I was just making music and just doing a whole type of nonsense. But now I'm just all trying to be positive and stay out the way and just do what I gotta do because it's beneficial. And I like that I'm not in no trouble. I like I don't have to look over my shoulder. I like that I can just be cool and content and go about the day how I want to go about it. So mhm.
Definitely. What's your favorite song to perform?
Well, my favorite song right now is "Been the Wave." "Been the Wave," like that's my favorite song right now. Like that's gonna be the single I'm pushing. But I got a lot of songs like that I love, but that's like it's always the newest songs for me. So like when I make songs, I love them, but then I get tired of listening to the same song every time. So I go and like, I need something. No, I need to get in the studio. I need to get in the studio. Then when I finally get in the studio and do the new songs, I start loving the new songs and stuff more. But I love all my songs. I feel like they all showing like part of me. They all showing something that I was inspired by or something that I went through of that nature. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just able to put it to the pen and able to let it out and people to like it at the same time. And I'm grateful that for everything for me. So,
Definitely.
mhm,
If you
mhm.
could pick one person to do a feature, it could be in the industry or not in the industry. who would it be?
Uh, so if so one person, so in the industry and not in the industry. So what is it? Someone like in Boston, just so to say, or someone like big?
It could be someone that's already out there, someone that's not out there. It's whatever you decide.
All right, so there's two people I want to do something with. Like I want to do something with. In the industry that's like big right now, like he's bigger. His name's Derez Deshawn. I just love his music. He has a lot of pain music, like stuff like that, what he went through. He's like a whole bunch of emotional music, and I just love that type of music, struggling and stuff like that, having nothing, had to sleep on the floor, stuff like that. I love music like that. So he has more of that music. And like from Boston, I want to do a song with this female artist named Lord Jew. I mean, like she's a dope artist. I see that she's doing a lot. So Lord Jew's very dope. So I would want to do a song with her. But yeah, but besides that, like I'm just like consistently working and just ready every opportunity. I'm on it. I'm not gonna slack up nothing because a lot of people I see a lot of people, I know a lot of people that was given opportunities where labels contact them and was like,
Now I can hear you. It's frozen for a
all
second.
right, somebody was trying to call me. So
Okay.
um I have a lot of stuff where labels like people where labels was offering us multiple opportunities um and stuff like that, and they didn't take heed to the opportunities and stuff like that. And now it's like when I see them now, they just look like they're very unhappy with themselves because they like let their dream die. And I feel like I want to be one of those that showing them like, yo, you can still do it no matter how you feeling, no matter if you feel like you can't do it, you can still do it. You never want to give up. I mean, so and that's why I'm just keeping at it. I just want to keep at it as long as possible, then go into other things.
Definitely. Salute to you, 1000%. I hope you get all your dreams fulfilled. And I hope you get those two features. Anyone that can make that happen, let's make that happen for this artist, especially representing Boston 617. Excuse me. We need more collaboration and salute to you.
Thank
Definitely.
you. Thank you. Salute to you. Shout out Ida. Shout out Laos. Shout out the gang.
Definitely.
Appreciate you.
Excuse me. They're on here. Definitely.
Thank you.
Salute to Ida. Uh, Loud House, salute. I appreciate everyone tuning in this evening, this Thursday evening. Definitely. Let them know all your social medias, where they can find you, where they can book you, everything.
Oh well, y'all go book me through Ida, La House. They take care of all of that. Social medias is all inspire me underscore 2R4L, which is 2 Real for Life. So you can find me on everything, TikTok, everything. I'm on everything, on Spotify, everything. So just tap in with me. I'm willing to connect, work with whoever.
Salute, definitely, definitely. Is
Thank
there
you.
anything else that you would like to bring up that we didn't bring up?
Um, no, you actually brought up stuff I wasn't expecting you to bring up, so that I was surprised that I'm like, okay. So I like that you brought it up though.
Oh,
So no, but definitely I love this interview. This is like one of the best interviews I had so far. I can
thank
say that. A lot of interviews is just like wasn't it for me, so I appreciate this opportunity.
I appreciate that definitely, 1000%. I like that feedback. I like to hear feedback after the interview, 1000%, because either if it's good or bad, it's always awesome to hear it. So I appreciate that. This is inspiring me. Go check him out. Go get a feature with him. His prices are reasonable. Talk to Ida to book him, Loud House to book him. Go if you're in Brooklyn. I know a lot of people in Brooklyn. Actually, let them know where that show is so people could pop up there.
Is in Brooklyn. That I'm not too sure exactly where. I know it's on deck.
Okay, I said, can you
It's
put
in
it
the
in the
hood.
Ida might, we could have her put it in the comments for you.
Okay.
Pop out to Brooklyn tomorrow, see this artist. I'm telling you, it's well worth a show. His music is being played everywhere. Anybody that has access to radio stations, get his music. I'm telling you, well worth it. Salute, definitely, Loud House. I see you, definitely. God bless everyone.
Thank you.
I appreciate you inspiring me. This is interview 545.
45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Definitely. Salute. Anytime you need an interview, please call me, inbox me. I'll get you in as soon as I can. I really
All right,
do.
thank you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate everyone. Have a nice night. God bless. Peace, love, and respect.